Hi guys, how are we doing? So I thought I'd do another video. This time it is to answer these US quiz questions. Before I begin though, you may have noticed I'm wearing my lovely hoodie, which you can get on my merch store. It's leadergeordie.co.uk. I've got a plethora of things on there you can buy. T-shirts, hoodies, caps, the whole shebang. Check it out, leadergeordie.co.uk. Anyway, we'll begin this quiz.
This quiz is for everyone, Americans and non-Americans. Just for fun, let's see who gets the most correct. Put your score and your country in the comments down below. Okay, here we go. Complete the first line of the national anthem. Oh say, can you see through the mists?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Yeah, that's it.
Of the deep by dawn's early light, or when free men shall stand.
Yeah.
Which of these drinks was invented first? Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper?
I'm going to go with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has been around for centuries, I think. So I'm going to go with Coca-Cola. Really? Wow, I saw a documentary years ago on how their origins began. Coca-Cola began as like a medicine. But yeah, I didn't know they were first. Dr. Pepper, so misunderstood. Yep. Oh well.
What did the Hollywood sign originally say? Hollywood.
Not a clue. I'll go with Hollywood Land.
Hills, Hollywood Land, or Visit Hollywood?
Yay!
Where is Harvard University? Cambridge?
It is in Massachusetts. Yeah. Yeah.
Massachusetts, New Haven, Connecticut, or Princeton, New Jersey?
Cambridge. Yeah.
What's the highest mountain in the United States?
Not Dicky Bird. Haven't a clue. I haven't even heard of these before. Mount Faraka, Denali, or Mount Salford. If I had to make a blind guess, I would go for Mount Sanford. Probably wrong.
Mount Fouracre, Denali, or Mount Sanford?
Denali. Oh well. Again, no clue at all. These are really hard actually. I'm going to go with Lawmaker. Because Uncle Sam, the euphemism means money, so I'm going to go with Lawmaker. Wild
What
guess.
was Uncle Sam's occupation? Lawmaker, soldier, or meatpacker? How many
Oh.
US presidents have been assassinated while in office?
I can only think of JFK. JFK Jr. Sorry, no, JFK. Yeah, JFK got assassinated. I can't believe it's going to be as many as 4 have been assassinated, but I'm going to go with 4.
How many US presidents have been assassinated while in office? 4, 5 or 6?
Yeah.
What is
I would say the World Trade Center, which I've been to, by the way. 3 years ago, I went to America. I went to New York for 6 days, and I visited the memorial site of 9/11, and I just broke down in tears, just involuntarily, just broke down in tears, and I was really sad because of the 2 chasms. They got the 2 waterfall chasms. I just broke down.
the tallest building in the US in 2021? One World Trade Center, Central Park Tower or Willis Tower?
The World Trade. Yep.
How many passengers were on the Mayflower?
These are really hard. 57, I think. I'll go with that. It seems, yeah, it's a bit of a low number. I'll go with 102.
57, 102 or
102.
208?
Yay! That is St. Louis.
Where is this monument?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Chicago or Seattle?
Yep.
Where was the first
I'm thinking either Nashville or Indianapolis. I think I'll go with Nashville.
strictly stock NASCAR race held? Nashville Super Speedway, Charlotte Speedway or Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
Ah,
This is Cleopatra's Needle in
these are really hard. I haven't the faintest idea. Honestly, these are really hard questions. I'm going to say New York because I've been there. I haven't seen this monument at all, but I beat New York. Yeah, New York.
London. But where is the sister Cleopatra's Needle? New York City, Washington DC or Las Vegas?
Yay!
How many people signed the Declaration of Independence? 56, 58 or 60? Who was the first African American senator? Edward Brooks,
Again, not a clue. Not a clue. I'll go with Hiram. Hiram Rhodes Revels.
Hiram Rhodes Revels or Carol Moseley Brown?
Yay!
Who was the first American?
Again, no clue. Let's just pick one. Sally Ride.
American woman in space? Annalee Fisher, Mae Jemison or
Sally
Sally
Ride.
Ride?
Yay!
Crater Lake is the deepest in the US. Which state is it in? California, Oregon?
Crater Lake. Somehow, Oregon is screaming at me, so I'll go with Oregon.
Or Utah?
Yay!
Wrigley Field is home to which major...
Wrigley Field. I think I know what Boston's is. I've seen it a lot on films, that sort of thing, but I'm going to go with the Mets, the New York Mets. Yeah.
Major League Baseball team? The Boston Red Sox, New York Mets, or Chicago Cubs? In 1906, an earthquake and fire destroyed
An earthquake and fire. 1906. Well, it can't be Chicago. Chicago is the windy city. Although a fire and a wind is deadly, I suppose. I'll go with San Fran.
Waters of which city? San Francisco, New York, or Chicago?
Yep.
Which actor played Captain Steve Hiller in the 1996...
Oh, I've seen this before, but it's been a while. Chris Tucker, Will Smith, Jimmy Fox. Chris Tucker.
film
Wild
Independence
guess.
Day? Jamie Foxx, Chris Tucker, or Will Smith? What would you have to win to receive the
Vince Lombardi Trophy? These are really hard. Vince Lombardi. The World Series. Wild guess.
Vince Lombardi Trophy? The Super Bowl, the World Series, or the NBA Finals?
World Series.
Which city is nicknamed the Big Easy? New York?
The Big Easy. It's not New York. Big Easy. Los Angeles. I'll go with that. Again, a blind guess, because these are really hard questions. I thought this would be easy to do, but these are really hard questions.
New Orleans or Los Angeles? Where can you find Trail Ridge Road, the highest continual paved road in the United States? Rocky Mountain National Park, Great Smoky Mountains.
Again, not a clue. I can see mountains with snow on, so the Rockies. Yeah, the Rocky National Park. I'll go with that one.
National Park or Yosemite National Park?
Yeah. I think so far I've got 11 questions right. 11. So out of 23, not doing too well. But again, I've never. These are really hard questions. So I'm a Brit. I don't know much about history, American history, but it's good to know these things. It's good to learn. Anyway.
The first Disneyland opened in 1954.
I know there's two of them. There's one in California, Anaheim, and there's one in Florida. I'll go Florida.
5. Where? Florida, California, or Nevada?
California. Anaheim, yeah. But I chose Florida. Oh well.
What are these free-roaming feral...
I'm going to go with Mustangs. Because Ford is an American company who made the first cars. And they named one of their cars a Mustang. So I'm making that sort of connection between America and horses. So I'll go Mustangs.
horses called? Appaloosas, Mustangs, or Shetland ponies?
Yay! 11 right.
What make and model...
Could be a Chevrolet Corvette. Although I'm not really an expert when it comes to cars. Could be a Dodge. I'll go with Chevrolet because there's a little cross on the side of the car. That's the Chevrolet logo, I think. So I'll go with Chevrolet Corvette.
model is this American classic? A Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Corvette, or Dodge Charger? What is this vertical rock form?
This is definitely El Capitan. Because I had a version of macOS years ago with this exact mountain as a wallpaper. So it's definitely El Capitan.
Formation in the Yosemite National Park called El Monte, El Dorado,
El Capitan.
or El Capitan?
Yep.
Which president is the only one?
This one is easy. It's Barack Obama. Yep, Barack Obama. Easy question.
Who was born in Hawaii? Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, or Barack Obama? What is the oldest casino in Las Vegas? The Golden Gate Hotel and Casino, Flamingo Hotel and Casino?
Not a clue. I know there's the Bellagio, but that's not on here. So I'll just go with the Sahara Hotel. It's just a guess, but yeah, because Las Vegas is in Sahara, almost. So makes sense.
Casino or the Sahara Hotel? What was the name of the NASA project that immediately preceded the Apollo program? Mercury?
Prometheus, I think. If my memory serves me correctly. Prometheus, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be.
Prometheus? Or Gemini?
Ah.
Near Tucson, Arizona, you can find the world's largest collection of what? Optical telescopes, barbecue pit...
Not a clue. Not a clue. Ballpoint pens.
Restaurants or ballpoint pens? The Detroit Coney, Cleveland Polish Boy, and Maine
Lobsters. It's got to be lobsters.
Red Snapper, or all types of what? Lobsters, hot dogs, or burgers?
Lobsters. It's got to be. Eh?
Which animal features on the Great Seal of the United States?
Well, the eagle is the the symbol of America, so it's got to be a bald eagle. But again, these questions are very surprising because I have one notion in my head thinking, oh, well, that's the snapper is obviously relating to a crab, but it's not, or a lobster, but it's not. So these could be trick questions, but I'm going to go with eagle anyway.
Grizzly bear, bison, or bald eagle?
Yes! Now the Grand Canyon is near New York, I think. Oh no, I'm thinking of the waterfall. Grand Canyon. Oh, I'll go with Colorado.
Which river flows through the Grand Canyon? The Colorado?
Yeah, the Great Falls is in New York. That's right. But the Grand Canyon is west. Yeah, so it's got to be Colorado.
River, Rio Grande, or Snake River?
Yep. I think it's Yellowstone. Yeah, it's not Yosemite. It's not Canyonlands. It's got to be Yellowstone. Yeah, Yellowstone. I'll go with that.
Which national park is situated over a supervolcano? Yosemite, Canyonlands, or Yellowstone?
Yes.
The largest living tree, located in the Sequoia National Park, California, is named what?
I haven't the foggiest. I haven't a clue. I'm going to go with Clint Eastwood because he's, an American star. Washington was the president, I believe, with wooden teeth. So, but I'll go with Clint. Again, no idea. Just a wild guess.
Clint Eastwood, General Sherman, or George Washington? Which state produces most of the world's...
Just try to picture where these places are. Texas is on the coast. Yeah, there's a coastline, Texas. Louisiana, that's more like steak, really, I think. Or maybe South Carolina is about steak. I'll go with Texas because Texas has got a coastline.
Crawfish, Louisiana, Texas, or South Carolina?
Texas.
Which one of these presidents is not depicted on Mount Rushmore? Abraham
Is not depicted. I'm going to go with John Adams.
Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson, or John Adams?
Another wild guess. Yes! Now I think I've gotten 15 or 16 correct so far. I haven't really been counting, but that's what I think I've got so far. So out of 38, not too bad, but again, these are really, really hard questions. I thought these would be easy, but they're not. Anyway, let's continue.
The Niagara Falls is comprised of how many water...
I think there's two. I'll go with two.
Waterfalls? 1, 2, or 3?
That's what I was referring to before. The falls. That's in New York State, I believe. 3.
Which historical figure invented swimming fins and bifocals? Abraham
What a weird question. I'll go with Franklin.
Lincoln, Benjamin Franklin, or Walt Disney?
Yes.
Where did Key Lime Pine?
Again, no clue. I'm just going to go with Keystone. Keystone? Key Lime, Keystone. Keystone.
Originate? Keystone, Key Biscayne, or Key West? I hope you
I did. I enjoyed that. But again, these questions were so hard for a British guy like me, you know, with no prior history of America. Apart from the fact we colonised America, we invaded America and we colonised it. And but yeah, that was interesting. Good to know as well. Like I say, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you can subscribe as well, I'd really appreciate that as well. Check out my merch store, lilygeordie.co.uk. Got some great things on there for you to buy. Thanks for watching and take care.